This is gonna blow your mind. Picture this, it's 2 a.m., you're starving, the fridge is your battlefield.
In one corner, a glorious, greasy slice of pepperoni pizza. In the other, a sad-looking bowl of salad. Decisions, decisions.
This, my friends, is not just about hunger, it's about life, liberty, and the pursuit of the least soggy pizza crust. Do you go for immediate gratification, or the smug satisfaction of a healthy choice? It's enough to give a bloke an existential crisis.
And the worst part? This tiny, fridge-lit stage is just a microcosm of every agonizing decision you'll ever make.
I bet you didn't know how your dreams and comfort zone are constantly at war. Let's get real, we've all been there. We've all had those moments where we sit around with friends, laughing and talking about our dreams and aspirations. But then reality hits. You're stuck in a job that's about as fulfilling as a bowl of plain lettuce. Day in and day out, you find yourself going through the motions, feeling uninspired and unmotivated. You know, the kind with that weird orange dressing that no one really likes but eats anyway because it's there.
You dream of bigger things. You've got a spreadsheet. It's got bullet points. It's your roadmap to a better future, filled with all the things you want to achieve. Maybe even some pie charts. Starting a food truck? Becoming a YouTuber? The possibilities seem endless when you let your imagination run wild. Writing that novel about a talking cat? Why not? Your dreams are as unique as you are, and they deserve to be pursued. It's all there in glorious 12-point font. Every detail meticulously planned out, every step carefully considered.
But then, doubt creeps in. You start to question yourself, your abilities, and your dreams. That steady paycheck starts whispering sweet nothings in your ear. The comfort of a regular income, the security of knowing your bills will be paid.
Remember the rent? It murmurs. Remember the bills, the groceries, the everyday expenses that never seem to end? Remember those shoes you've been eyeing? The ones that would look perfect with that outfit you've been planning?
Suddenly that spreadsheet starts looking less like a plan and more like a suicide note for your sanity. The fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, it all starts to weigh heavily on your mind. You feel overwhelmed, stressed, and unsure of what to do next. But remember, every great achievement starts with a single step. Don't let fear hold you back from pursuing your dreams. Take that leap of faith and who knows, you might just surprise yourself. Embrace the uncertainty, embrace the challenge, and most importantly, embrace your dreams. Because at the end of the day, it's better to have tried and failed than to have never tried at all. So go ahead, update that spreadsheet, make those plans, and take that first step towards the life you've always dreamed of. The journey may be tough, but the destination will be worth it. After all, the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the courage to take that first step. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and make it happen. What I wish I knew at 20 instead of 30. This is where some French bloke named Sartre comes in with his fancy existentialism. He reckons life is about choices, mate. No preset destiny, no divine pizza delivery guy. You are what you choose.
So, that extra cheese? That's not just a topping, it's a statement. Staying late at work? That's you choosing the grind over, well, anything else. Every decision, no matter how small, looking at you, socks in the drawer, shapes who you are. It's enough to make you want to wear a paper bag over your head. But hey, at least you chose the bag, right?
I will never stress over making the perfect choice after learning this. Here's the kicker. There's no right answer. We often find ourselves paralyzed by the need to make the perfect choice. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion. Remember that whole Twilight saga? Yeah, me neither. But let's dive into it for a moment. Apparently there was this whole Edward versus Jacob thing. Vampires versus werewolves. Team Edward or Team Jacob. It was a huge deal for a lot of people. Point is, people were losing their minds over fictional boyfriends. They debated endlessly, as if choosing one over the other would somehow change their lives, just like they do over which phone to buy or what to have for dinner. We get caught up in these decisions thinking there's a perfect answer out there.
It's all an illusion, this idea of the perfect choice. We stress over menus, trying to pick the best dish, as if one meal could define our happiness. It's like trying to find a decent sitcom. They're all just recycling the same jokes anyway. We flip through channels hoping to find something new, but it's all variations of the same theme. Pick one, move on. The sooner we realize that most choices are not life-altering, the easier it becomes to make decisions. Try not to think about the infinite alternate realities where you made a different choice and are now living your best life. It's a rabbit hole that leads to nowhere. Or maybe you're miserable there too. Who knows? The point is, we can't predict the future, and obsessing over it only adds to our stress. Instead, focus on the present moment. Make a choice and then let it go. Trust that you'll handle whatever comes next. Life is too short to be bogged down by the illusion of the perfect choice. Embrace the uncertainty and find joy in the journey. After all, it's the experiences and the people we share them with that truly matter, not the choices we agonize over. So the next time you're faced with a decision, big or small, remember, there's no right answer. Just make a choice and move forward. You'll find that life becomes a lot more enjoyable when you stop chasing the illusion of the perfect choice. Embrace the imperfect, and you'll discover a world full of possibilities and unexpected joys. And who knows? Maybe the choice you make will lead you to something even better than you imagined. So go ahead, make that choice. The world is waiting for you.
Stop doing this and start enjoying your evenings instead.
Speaking of too many choices, can we talk about Netflix? I mean, hours gone, wasted, scrolling through endless titles.
And you end up watching nothing. That's the paradox of choice, my friends.
Too many options and your brain just shuts down like a cheap laptop. It's enough to make you embrace nihilism and watch paint dry.
But even then, you've got to choose the color. Beige, magnolia.
See? The struggle never ends.
I bet you didn't know that your destiny could be visualized with memes. Section 6, the fork in the road, visualizing your destiny with memes.
Imagine a fork in the road. It's a classic metaphor, right? But let's make it a bit more fun. One path leads to a successful career, a loving family, and all the accolades you could dream of. Plus, a lifetime supply of those little cookies from IKEA. You know, the ones you can't stop eating.
The other path? Well, it's a bit more unconventional. It involves interpretive dance, which, let's be honest, not everyone can pull off, and a severe lack of pants. Yes, you heard that right. Pants are optional on this path. Oh, and did I mention a lifetime ban from IKEA? No more meatballs or flat-pack furniture for you?
Of course, real life is a bit more complicated than a meme. It's not always black and white. It's more like a choose-your-own-adventure book written by a committee high on sugar and existential dread. Every choice leads to another set of choices, and it can get pretty chaotic.
But still, the point is, you never really know where a choice will lead. Each decision is a step into the unknown. Might as well flip a coin. Sometimes leaving it to chance feels like the easiest option, or just eat the coin, it's your life. Make it as quirky and unpredictable as you want. But here's the thing. While memes and metaphors are fun, your destiny is something you actively shape. It's not just about the big dramatic choices, it's also about the small everyday decisions, like choosing between two snacks or deciding to take a walk instead of watching TV. Visualizing your destiny means setting goals and creating a vision for your future. It's about knowing what you want and taking steps to get there. Reflect on your choices, learn from your experiences, and keep moving forward. Your destiny is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate the small victories along the way. Each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And don't forget to have fun. Life is too short to be taken too seriously. Enjoy the memes, laugh at the absurdity, and embrace the journey. So, the next time you find yourself at a fork in the road, remember, it's your choice, your path, your destiny. Make it a good one. I bet you didn't know that every bad decision is just a funny anecdote waiting to happen.
Look, we all make bad choices. It's part of the human condition, like bad hair days and an unyielding desire to sing karaoke after 4 pints. The key is to own it.
Regret is like that gym membership you never use. It's just taking up space in your life. Think of it this way. Every bad decision is just a funny anecdote waiting to happen. And trust me, those stories are gold at parties or funerals. Are you afraid to make the wrong choice? Section 8, the good place, the bad place, and the place with really good pizza.
Listen, I'm not saying life is meaningless. Well, maybe it is. But if it is, let's at least try to find the humor in it. Remember that show, The Good Place? Turns out, it's all about choices. Who knew?
But the takeaway is this. There's no magic formula for a good life, just try not to be a dick, yeah? And if you do end up in the bad place, hopefully, they at least have decent Wi-Fi. Stop doing X, do Y instead. You're gonna laugh about it later.
So, next time you're staring into the abyss of your fridge at 2 a.m., remember this. Life is a series of questionable choices punctuated by brief moments of joy and the occasional nap. Embrace the uncertainty. Embrace.
Own your choices, even the bad ones, and if all else fails, just order a takeaway.